Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and finally, they have released the official trailer for NOE, although it looks like they released it on Twitter rather than YouTube, which is why the images I'm going to show you are all vertical like this, so don't know why they made that decision, but I don't understand why they make half the decisions they do. Anyway, it'll be linked down below, so please go and watch it now. Before I spoil it all for you, to open with Adrian and Marinette, they're having a fun time, nice time, must be on a date, I'm assuming on Swan Island, because they're in their swimming suits, having a great time, and then Adrian gets a text from Natalie, and also Adrian's wallpaper, super cute. He reads it and he's a bit like, that's a bit alright, but he kisses Marinette and says goodbye. Then at the same time, I feel like there's two plots going on in this episode, as there usually are. We have Milen's dad looking honestly a little bit frightening, and then we have Sarah, who I'm assuming is still his manager, I don't know, and it looks like in this episode he's getting a new job, so we have Milen there. She looks pretty happy about the news. Meanwhile, Adrian is looking over a contract with this guy who looks weird. Anyway, Adrian's looking over the contract, and you can see here as he flips over the first page, there's like a circle, it looks like the Gabriel logo, and we see this a little bit later on in the trailer as well, where he's gone over to Marinette's house and is showing her the contract, and you can see the G more clearly, so it's clearly to do with Gabriel. Now, I can't work out the rest of it, and it's likely going to be illegible. It's usually in lorem ipsum, and you can't usually read it, but what I'm thinking is obviously Gabriel is dead, and like most parents, they tend to leave whatever assets they have, whether that's money, house, business, to their children. No, of course, not always, but I would assume Gabriel has done that since he doesn't really seem close with anyone else apart from Natalie. So I would assume they're perhaps asking Adrian to make business decisions, since I would think Gabriel, as in the business, is now his. However, if that's the case, I would expect Natalie to actually oversee these decisions, since Adrian isn't actually an adult yet, but I don't know. Meanwhile, at the same time, it looks like Milen's dad, Fred, has been successful in getting the job. He maybe passed the audition, maybe that's what Sarah was telling him. However, they read the script together, and Milen, oh my god, she's got to punch someone. She is not happy. And then we see the script is called The Secret of Ladybug, Ladybug's Secret. So, yeah. Not great. And it would seem as a result, Fred is upset that whilst he wants the work, he doesn't believe in the script, he doesn't like the script. It looks like he perhaps accepted the role before he indeed realised what he was going to be doing. So he gets akumatized. Captain and Ladybug obviously arrive to fight him, and they're punching and kicking him, and we see this bit where he pretends to be on a jet ski. And towards the end of the trailer, we see Ladybug call Polymouse. I think we all realised as soon as we saw it was the mime the other day that it was going to be a Polymouse episode. So she looks like she's using Cat Noir's baton to get up really high, and then she explodes herself into teeny tiny little polymouses, or polymice rather. We then see her dad hiding under a bridge. I'm not sure where this is. Is this Adrian's back garden? No? God, I'm not sure where that is. And then, of course, the trailer ends with seeing him akumatized. I'm just glad we got the trailer. Anyway, besties, I'm going to leave this with you all. I'm going to have a drink, maybe do a bit of crochet. Then I'm going to get started on a theory video. So let me know your thoughts very quickly so I can incorporate them into a video, which will hopefully be up in a couple of hours. Very quick theory video. Anyway, besties, I'd love to know what you think about all of this, and I will see you in the next one.